There you go.
Yeah.
It's good, Hitman.
What up?
I'm about to send somebody an invite. Let's see if they join.
I think I know who you're about to send that invite to.
Yep, you see it. Let's see if he get on.
Am I gonna be unhappy with this or?
No.
Today,
It's a guess. It's I don't know if he coming on. Blair Cobbs.
All right, cool. I like him.
Well, I sent him an invite. I'll see if he invites. But yeah, big weekend. First of all, happy belated, Jimmy.
Happy belated.
Yeah, you done had you a lot of fights, and your boy fighting this week too.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
Let the flair.
What's up, Blair?
What's up, Blair?
What we got to talk today?
We got these fights to talk about.
I was gonna start off with. Wasn't you at the Haney fight?
Yeah, I was over there. I seen the fights.
That's exactly what I was gonna start with too.
That was something. That was.
I'll let you go first on it. I'll let you go first. What you think?
What, me?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Those fights was a whole lot closer than what people can even. Like that shit was close.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like down to the rounds. Like each round was close. Like and like you could easily give that whole fight to Jojo, straight up, just like they gave it to Devin Haney. You could have easily gave that whole fight to Jojo, honestly, you know. And it's like they both had like their moments in rounds, even in the last round. Like if you watch the last round, it's like Jojo's putting a real ass whooping on dude.
Yeah.
And then
the last round he was fucking him up.
Yeah, but then like towards the end of the last round, it's like two halves. So the first half is completely 100% lopsided ass whooping, bad.
Yeah.
And then on the other half, you got a slight edge advantage with Devin Haney outboxing Jojo. Now it's like how do you even judge that? Because it's like okay, like Jojo definitely didn't like stay consistent in the round. But like if you were judging just straight on pure ass whooping, like Jojo was giving him an ass whooping, like and it was round.
I only gave Jojo 3 rounds. I mean you could argue for 4, but the rounds that I gave him, I think was 4, 7, and 12.
Definitely 4. I definitely gave 4.
In 4 he beat his, but I think in round 7 he was whipping his ass too.
Mm-hmm.
But the other rounds, I don't think they were like necessarily close, but they were more competitive than they should have been.
Yeah, like,
I think there's a difference between a competitive round and a close round. Like there's rounds where I understand what you're saying because Haney was getting hit way more than he should have been getting hit, and when he got hit, you saw it in his face. He was not comfortable, especially in the 4th round. The 4th round and the last round, he was getting hit. And Jojo was never a power, but he wasn't even a power puncher at 126. So for a blown up featherweight to be hurting you, that's a problem. You know who I compare him to? He's going to be like Paulie Malignaggi without a good chin.
Oh, Haney or Jojo?
Haney.
Okay.
I don't know. I think
he's got because what did Paulie always have? Paulie always had good boxing. He was a good boxer. He was just he had no power and no one respected him. So they just
but like the whole thing is right that Devin Haney was different in this fight. I'm starting to notice that it maybe
different in the
his body has changed. You know what I mean? Like he's not moving the way I'm used to seeing him move. He's not moving his feet as much, and he's kind of like sitting there and banging, and his defense isn't as great as like I'm guessing he would want it to be because in the exchanges you see Jojo getting off these big ass shots, and like Jojo traps him on the ropes and then goes to town on his ass, and it's like it got me to a point where like at times I gave a lot of the fight to Jojo, honestly. Like
he has no power. Dude, he has no power. That's the problem.
He's moving, and he might be boxing a little bit, but I've never seen like JoJo get hurt. And matter of fact, I ain't never seen JoJo getting his ass whooped in the round. Now when I see what's going on, I see like JoJo's moving. He's trapping them little by little, cutting off the ring, trapping them on the ropes, and the next thing you know it, Devin Haney's on, not only just on the ropes, he's in the corner getting fucked up. So like I just and like that is like was like crazy appealing because unless Devin Haney had the ability to truly be like a ring general and move around convincingly, staying off the ropes, backing his opponent up at times, giving the checker game in and out, and hitting and not getting hit the whole time. But if you're doing that shit and then getting your ass fucked up in the rounds, and then and even in exchanges, there was some exchanges where as though fucking you would have Devin Haney let off like a 3 or 4 punch combination. In the midst of the 3-4 punch combination, you see Devin Haney head go flying left field. It's just crazy. Like what I saw, it was, and I was right there ringside. Like I was like really close. I damn near felt fucking Devin Haney sweat smack me in my face. Like, and I just saw like like at times there was an ass whooping, and then there was a little bit of boxing.
I
And I
think
say a
Shaun.
little bit of boxing because like it would have been a very exceptional boxing if he was able to hit, not get hit, and still understand, still controlling the ring. Like when I'm boxing and I'm controlling the ring, I try to make sure that I know where I'm at all times. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not on the ropes. I'm not backing up. I'm circling around. I'm maintaining my distance. I'm pushing forward at times to get that you know, get that little bit of space. I go into the clinch. Fucking Devin Haney ain't start clinching until like the last 2 rounds or something. That like he just realized that he could do that because he was just backing up and getting caught on the ropes, and not just on the ropes, in the corner no less, and getting fucked over. And it's just like I don't know. It got me to a point where as though like it could have went either way. Honestly, it depends on what you're scoring because like you can say like Devin Haney was just barely making it through those half rounds, and then the other half he's getting fucked over. Like that's just what I saw.
I think Shaun Porter hit the nail in the head. He said early in the fight, it's just whoever's more consistent. I think that's what got Haney to win. JoJo a lot. He'll have a great round, then the next round, it's like his activity will drop
With
big.
flashes. With flashes.
Exactly.
But when
Yep.
he had his flashes, he looked fucking awesome. But like I think you know what JoJo was missing? JoJo's just not big enough. He's not a 135er. He's like he was barely a 130er. So when he went up to 135, I was like, I figured he was trying to go for the tank fight to get the bag, but then he fought Haney, and I was just like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, fight Ryan Garcia at least, you know?
Well, Ryan pulled out the fight.
Yeah, I know, because he definitely went up there for the bag, and then he didn't want to look like a bitch, so he fought Haney.
Let me ask y'all, who do y'all at the?
Shit.
That's
when
what
it
it
comes,
was. I mean, it backfired on him. I feel
Oh,
bad.
you want to get my thoughts on the fight? Damn.
yeah,
I
go
mean-
ahead. My bad.
Me, I personally had it 7-5 Haney, but I think the scores can range from 6-6 or 8-4. I just think that
I had it 9-3.
yeah, I did not have a 9-3. I had it like 7-5. Because the thing is, right, like Blair said, there would be times where when JoJo was getting his work, he was beating his ass. And I'm not talking about, you know, like just, some slight work. I'm talking about nice combinations, bullying him on the inside,
Wrestling him and through the ropes.
hustling him. And but when Devin had his flashes, he looked good. But the thing is, like you said, Devin was just more consistent. I think that's what got him the fight. But a lot of those rounds, in a way, it kind of reminded me of the Charlo and Castano fight, where they would have like swing rounds, some of the quiet rounds.
Nah,
Then
but
one
both
guy
of
would
those
have
guys have power. Both of those guys have power. It's different.
No, I know.
It's
That's why I said it kind of reminded me of it.
Haney has no. I don't know if he just doesn't have power. He just doesn't set his punches. I don't know what it is, bro. But
Hey,
That's Blair.
it might be a thing. It might be a
has
thing
Haney
like with
broken his
Canelo.
hands before? Has Haney broken his hands before? Does anyone know? Blair, you know?
I've never seen him break his hands.
I'm
So,
saying like
Ryan,
back in the day because he has
No,
no
it's not
power, man. Like I'm just thinking like I mean, I know there's some fighters who don't have power, but Paulie broke his hands early in his career, like multiple times, and that's why his power was gone.
No, but it could be a thing like with Canelo. One weight division, he doesn't have much power. Then he moves up, he might hit a little bit harder. It could be something like that because it's a pretty
We
big
know
lightweight.
what the fuck happened with. Let's not get on Canelo, man. That motherfucker he started juicing, he started knocking everyone out. I don't want to hear that shit.
But what happens when you're juicing and you're not knocking somebody out? Because that could be the case for fucking Devin Haney. Come on, man.
I mean,
I would
is
say
the juice not good enough? I don't know.
What you're taking. It depends what you're taking.
I would say this, and they'll tell you, I was out of all the lightweights. I mean, I thought Tank was the best, still do, but I'll get to that later. But Haney was like my guy. He still is at lightweight, but after this fight, I second guess.
Right now,
I second guess.
Yo, is there
a
reindeer?
Earlier. Say that again.
You got a reindeer near you?
Lord, here you go. I know you ain't talking.
My reindeer's upstairs. My reindeer's upstairs. With the
mine's so I'm running around.
No,
but who do y'all? What lightweights do y'all think Haney out of the top guys? Who do y'all think Haney beats and he loses to?
Who wants to go first? I kind of want to.
Let me go first.
Because I like my answer.
I told y'all mine's already. So I think him and Kambosos. Y'all gonna disagree. I slightly still favor Haney over Kambosos. I know listen. I know we big on Kambosos. But we got to think he did have like a 18-month training camp for T.O. And I'm not saying that to down talking, but it's gonna be different with Haney. And I said slightly. I think Tank puts him to sleep. I think Loma beats Haney, and I think him and Ryan, I would edge Haney, but
Ryan knocks him out.
I think the chance of Ryan to knock him out.
Neither one of them have a real good chin.
Yeah,
but Haney's not gonna hurt Ryan. That's the problem.
That's why I said
you never know that.
Ryan
might just have a glass skin.
I'm telling you, man. I know.
what I see with Devin Haney is this, dog. If he comes out the way he's supposed to, with his foot movement, like that was the only thing that gave me any kind of problems. Like without that, he's a dead man. He's a dead man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already like a few notches above him, but like his foot movement was made it very hard for him to get hit. You know what I mean? Especially even a fast fighter like myself. But like if he uses his feet the way he's supposed to, I see him beating Tank easy. Matter of fact, he already did. He spanked Tank easy in the goddamn gym. Like I'm out here.
So
whoa.
I agree with him.
Hold on, time out. Whoa, time out. Run that back again? You said he already did?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Man, I'm like the only person to get off one fucking Devin.
Is it
like I'm
true?
The only person. Everybody's fucking like getting murked.
Yo, is it true that he really ducked Riley in sparring, or is that not true? Or is that just cap? Yeah, Rolly.
He ducked Rolly? I don't know.
In sparring.
I don't know, but I can see how a lot of people would duck Rolly.
Rolly got that retarded Dominican like retard strength, man.
Oh yeah. Cause he, like the thing with Rolly is a special fighter. Rolly,
he's like the Deontay Wilder lightweight.
I really want to see that Rolly and Gervonta Davis fight, because y'all motherfuckers would be surprised if fucking Tank gets knocked the fuck out.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be
surprised.
But
like everybody would be surprised, because like he has absolutely no boxing skills at all, and that's the problem.
I would be surprised, but I do think that's the only way he would win.
He's a former. Rolly is garbage, but so was Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder was knocking motherfuckers out left and right.
Everybody.
Saying,
and if he so much as
all
even
it takes
thought
is
about
one
like
shot.
having skills, if he had like a jab to the body, a jab to the head, some feints, you know what I mean? Little setup shots to get that right hand off.
Tank is not that good, bro. Tank's defense is ass.
Hold on, who want to go next for that Haney question? Who do y'all think he beats and loses to?
I'll do it because I actually disagree with you.
I know.
I think he might beat Tank. because especially now that I'm finding out that it ain't the first time Tank broke his fucking hand. That's a big problem for that. And that's his dominant hand.
Yeah.
I think that's going to – remember what happened to Mayweather, but the difference between Tank and Mayweather is Mayweather never relied on his power. If you watch Tank fight, he relies heavily on his power, bro, even with one hand. I mean, bro, he, in my opinion, he lost that fight, bro. He lost 7-5. At best, you give him a draw. But, I mean, I really think he lost that fight.
I say Devin Haney beats Tank and he beats Ryan Garcia.
Now,
He
Ryan
beats
Garcia
both
is
of
a
those
funny
guys.
– it's
And
a
he
funny,
already beat him. That's the thing. He already beat those guys.
I'm saying, yeah, but pro and sparring, it like real fight and
No,
sparring.
he beat him in a fight.
Yeah, him and Ryan fought like 6 times in the amateurs.
Yeah, but I know, but amateurs and pros are not the same thing.
You're right.
I'm saying, and Ryan's also gotten a lot better since then. Since he first went pro with Reynoso and shit. So my whole thing is that either Ryan knocks him out or he loses the decision. I think I've been saying it. Ryan's like floor is like Amir Khan after he got knocked out by Danny Garcia. Like
Ryan
that's his
Garcia
floor.
is like,
No.
Say that again.
At that point in Amir Khan's career, that's Ryan Garcia's floor. I don't know what his ceiling is yet. It depends what he does with his boxing. It depends what he does, what Reynoso is able to do with his boxing.
the problem with the whole Eddie Reynoso setup is like he's able to fortify what you already have. And like the thing is,
Ryan has
Devin
two things that you
is a
can't
boxer.
teach. And Ryan has two things that usually equalize that. He has heavy speed and heavy power. And you know what? I watched Haney get hit by, Linares is one thing. But Jojo is never, ever, even at 126, known for his power. And he hurt Devin Haney a couple of times. He hit him to that body shot. I'm like, Devin Haney looks like a solid guy. He shouldn't be feeling like that. I mean, no one likes to get hit to the body. Even like if you have like 6-pack abs, like iron board abs. But he really, like Haney, like some boxers, am I wrong? Some boxers, they can hide it a lot better. Devin Haney doesn't hide when his pain very well. So if someone knows they have you hurt, I'm just saying, like, I feel like being able to have a poker face in the ring is a strength that you can't teach someone. Either you have it or you don't.
Hold on, Hitman, what you think?
All right, I think Haney and Cambosos is 50-50, but over the past few days, I kind of say 60-40 Cambosos because I feel like
Especially
in exchange,
in Australia.
I feel like not even in Australia, it could be in America, it could be in Japan, it could be in China, it could be
but
Canada.
it
don't matter where it is.
The hometown fighters over there be getting,
No, I don't even care about that. I'm just saying,
they
like,
robbed
skill-wise.
Pacquiao.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
In the exchanges, I think Cambosos is much better in the exchange. Hits harder, got a good chin. I think he's a little too.
You said that before Haney's last fight, and I didn't disagree with it, but I completely understand why you said it when I think back to Cambosos' fight too.
Because I think Cambosos is a much more gritty fighter, and I think a real gritty fighter will make Devin really kind of like doubt himself. And I think that's where it'll go downhill because Cambosos doesn't lose confidence. I mean, look at what he did to Tio after he got dropped. Look at what he did to him. He still
went after him.
Won the championship rounds.
He's a fucking dog, bro.
Devin doesn't even have a fraction of the power that Tio got. So I don't see Cambosos really respecting his power. I think if it's a high-speed chess match or more of a boxing match, I'll give it to Devin. I think he can win that. But I think that Cambosos will turn up the heat and turn up the pressure.
George might be on the beginning of a Cinderella run, bro.
Yo, I think Tank knocks Haney out. I think he knocks him out.
Yeah.
I think he knocks him out in 7-8,
bro. I don't know.
The thing is,
Devin,
because Tank doesn't have the same power at 135 that he had at 130. It's not the same.
Haney doesn't have that great of a chin either, so I'm not gonna.
I know he doesn't have that great of a chin, but I'm saying that his power is not the same.
I know, but he's still quick enough and sharp enough to still hit him and still hurt him.
But Jimmy, you gotta think, like you said, if you look at the shots Jojo's hitting Haney with, imagine even if Tank doesn't hit the same at 135, if that was Tank, the outcome
but Tank doesn't fight like that. Tank is a counterpuncher. He doesn't run at you. He doesn't brawl. He throws low in volume. I mean, he doesn't when he's throwing combinations, he'll throw them in bunches, but he doesn't have a complete pressing attack. A pressure fighter with Tank's power would fucking demolish Haney. but Tank is not a pressure fighter. So
That's
Tank
one of the
boxes.
biggest problems.
Tank is going to try to box him, and he's going to get outboxed.
Going to get outboxed. I've seen it. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but Tank can also
I think
get on the inside and still land hard shots. You seen what he did against Leo. I see that fight going like.
Yeah, Tank does it all against B and C fighters, bro. He's not.
Yeah,
even,
but if
Tank
doesn't respect Haney's power,
that was pathetic.
Look, if Tank don't respect
even before
Haney's
he broke
power,
his hand, he was getting his ass whipped.
Wait, what?
Bro, I'm saying Tank, even before he broke his hand in that fight, he was getting his ass whipped.
His ass whipped.
He was getting tanked the fuck up, bro.
I don't think he got his ass whipped.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that point right after once Hitman done. We're gonna
come
get to
forward
that.
and get
So
punched in the face.
all right. So I think he loses to Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko's just he's got too much for him. I think he'll look good in the early rounds, but I think around like 4 or 5, Loma will start to really figure him out. Then I think Loma will probably pick him apart, get like a 9-3, 8-4 type win. Tio, well, I don't know if I really want to count Tio because he's at 140, but Tio, that fight,
yeah, I didn't
50-50.
I didn't say Tio because he at 140.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
But I
Tio
think Devin and Ryan.
Yeah, he said he moving up to 40.
Oh wow.
But Ryan, I see Devin outboxing him, but I could also see him getting knocked out.
But
I kind of hope they just knock each other out if they fight. So
you don't like Haney?
I don't like either one. I don't really care for either one of them.
Okay.
You know what I think, man? I think eventually those belts are gonna go back to its rightful owner.
Yeah.
The rightful owner is Lomachenko.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Lomachenko and Kambosos will be fun.
I think Lomachenko demolishes Kambosos.
I think Lomachenko demolished every single person in that whole lineup.
I think
he'd make Ryan quit.
I think what will happen is I think Haney and Kambosos gonna fight next. It depends who wins. If Kambosos win, I don't know what's gonna happen. If Haney wins, I think Haney's gonna probably defend the belt once, and then move up. Cause you heard him in the post fight. He said it's hard to make 135. He's only stand for big fights. So
yeah, so he might as well move up to 140 because he's not gonna get those big fights
unless he get Kambosos next. That's it.
Kambosos is the only fight out of that whole lot I can see realistically happen. Ryan is full of cap. Ryan's just gonna call him out, then go missing for the rest of the year. Him and Tank are never ever gonna fight.
People have been noticing that.
Yeah, him and Tank are never ever gonna fight because one, I guess Devin gets like overpaid, so like the realistic like value of the fight isn't really there. That's what somebody was talking about. 2, we know Floyd will probably block that fight, and 3, I just don't see that fight happening.
They didn't let him fight Rolly, bro.
Loma, I mean, maybe that fight could happen. I could see that fight happening because Loma don't really care too much. Loma might probably just say, "All right, just."
I don't know what's up with Loma because I mean I know he's fighting Commey this weekend, but then I'm hearing that Bob wants him to go to 30 to fight Shakur. I don't know what's going on with Loma right now.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Let's talk about that. I like that.
Loma goes to 130. That's a problem for fucking Shakur.
No,
Loma goes back to 130. Loma's much more comfortable at 130 than he is
I
at
don't
135.
know.
But it's been a little while since he made it.
I don't know if it's.
I don't know why Bob would allow that to happen.
That's what
I'm
hearing about.
Say goodbye to Shakur Stevenson.
Bye. I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know about that?
I don't know about that.
Hold on. What was the question?
I don't know about that. Shakur and Loma, I don't know about goodbye
at 130.
Yep. Bro, I'm telling you, that boy
I've been saying forever that Loma should go back to 130.
No, I think he should too. I think
that's
if he goes back to 130, he cleans out 130 right now.
I don't think it's going to be close at all, man.
Hold on. Who do you favor, Blair?
Lomachenko is going to ruin Shakur Stevenson.
Nope.
That work rate, he will fucking exhaust you mentally long before you physically get tired.
I know
nobody has ever.
Shakur's not the type of fighter who's going to bully
to that.
Now I know
Shakur Stevenson. I mean, that's the rap. He will fucking exhaust him out mentally while he's trying to like keep him at bay, because that's what he like to do. Like Shakur Stevenson is a pure just range fighter. If you're at range, that's where he fight you. But you think that shit going to work against somebody like Lomachenko, moving it this place, that place? He'll get closer. He'll find ways around that fucking long range punching semi defense that he has. That shit ain't gonna work against him. It's just not. That shit ain't gonna work at all.
Well, Shakur's a better boxer than Tio, though.
Yeah, but Tio has size. Tio's
Yeah,
been
Tio
talking.
has size.
His team's been talking about going up to fucking 140 since
And he was lucky.
2019.
Yeah, but if he wasn't lucky. He had
Yes, he
Loma's
was. He
number
was
that
the
night.
fuck lucky.
No, he wasn't.
That's why, like, you
If you
know,
look at the second half of that
put him
fight,
in the same
he
ring
got dominated.
one more time.
And look at what happened in that 12th round.
He will lose.
Yeah, 1 round. The 1 round.
Yeah,
That's
look
the
what
1 round he did good in. The whole from 6th round on.
He
12th round is the only round he
Loma,
underestimated.
won.
He got
I
way
think I
too
think
cocky.
I think Loma fought cautious, very cautious.
He fought 2 cautious early, and then once he realized he could take his power, he was like,
But
fuck it.
I blame Loma for that. Like,
I
and I
blame
give
his father.
Lopez credit for it. I'm giving Lopez. I'm doing like
His father, whatever fucking game plan he had, was too cautious.
Loma.
Okay, who do you
was
if
too
he
much.
gave Loma a rematch, who are you favoring in that fight?
Loma.
Exactly.
what
If Tio would have given him a rematch, where there
seeing
would
how
have been a
big
rematch clause.
seeing how big headed he got, he definitely would have lost to Loma.
No, but I'm saying even if he didn't get big headed, bro.
Even if he didn't.
Because he got dominated. Once Loma figured him out in that second half of the fight, you saw it was like night and day.
Actually, you saw a little bit of bitch in his eyes. If you look closely, you saw a little bit of bitch in his eyes. He got a little worried. He's like, oh shit. He's seen the coward in his eyes when he got hit just a tiny bit in the last couple rounds.
This is what I've been waiting for. I'm ready. Now we can get to the Tank fight. Who want to go first with that one?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll go first because I know you don't agree with me. But I know a lot.
Who
I know
is
a lot.
this?
You should get Laylos on here, man. I know a lot of people agree with me. But you know what? Even before I watched the fight, even the black fans that I expected to score it for Tank were scoring it a draw and for fucking Cruz. So I was like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? So I went and I watched the fight. And bro, Cruz just out the gate, man, went for him like a fucking dog. And I saw the punch where he broke his hand, and then after that, it was just bad.
What round was it? I keep seeing different rounds.
I think it was like the 6th or 7th round.
Okay.
It was the round where he landed like on top, and you could see his wrist go up. It just looked awkward. But yeah.
How did you score?
But I scored. I showed you the scorecard before. I don't remember exactly. I know I gave him round 1, Cruz round 1, 3. No, not round 3. Round 1, 2, 4. I gave him, I think, 8, 10, 11.
No, I'm saying overall.
In the last round.
Overall, do you remember how you
7-5 for Cruz, 7-5 Cruz. But I could see a draw, like because there were close rounds. But at best, it was a draw. I can't see it for Tank because he didn't do enough, especially after he broke his hand. Like, bro, he's fighting one-handed. He was doing like little bullshit, whatever. He wasn't putting together combos. He couldn't. He was doing nothing. So, I mean, and the only reason I gave him the last round is because fucking Cruz, like, I don't know if he punched himself out or he thought he won the fight, I guess.
Yo, have Coach get on.
All right, you tell me what you think about Tank fight before you go.
All right, I scored it 7-5 Tank, a 6-6. I think those were some real close rounds. I thought Tank boxed beautifully on the back foot, but Cruz applied great pressure, showed his real mettle. Anybody dissing Cruz needs to stop talking because Cruz showed how good of a fighter he is.
Who do you think Cruz beats at 135? If we're gonna fucking cap like that, who do you think Cruz beats it besides Haney? Because I don't respect Haney.
I can see him making Ryan quit if he could take
that
that.
I think Ryan knocks him the fuck out, bro.
Nope, I
It's
think
hard for
Ryan
Ryan.
quit.
Ryan, I don't know what to
defense.
expect from him.
But I'll tell you this: Cruz's best fight at 135.
What if he don't win that hook?
Hold up, the most exciting fight at 135 is Cruz versus Jojo Diaz. Y'all have a great night.
All right.
Now, you know what it is?
What do
It's
you
not
think
even
of the Tank
Ryan
fight?
Garcia's power. It's his speed that's going to hurt people because you don't see the punches coming. And when you don't see a punch coming, that's where you get knocked out.
Blood, what do you think of the Tank fight?
It was an okay fight, man. It was all right. I think it probably should have been a draw. And I'm kind of tired of this whole undefeated bullshit where like people just want to stay undefeated, and they will even go as far as to like try to get some janky ass fucking judges to like try to protect people from getting getting defeated. Like, dude, if he get a loss, he get a loss. If it gets a draw, it gets a draw. Just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, it ain't nothing wrong with going through that. You know, the trials and tribulations of the boxing game. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's fucked up because of this whole Mayweather bullshit. You know what I mean? That people can't just take it for granted. Like, the first thing they talking about is, oh yeah, never. We're never gonna get a rematch ever.
They did say
Never.
that.
Like, but that fight was a lot closer than most people ever thought, and that was a short notice fight that you almost lost.
Yo, but they handpicked him before the Raleigh Romero. Like, he was their original opponent that they wanted. So I don't know how you can use short notice as an excuse.
Hold on, wait. Is this something you know, or you just?
I know for a fact, bro. Cruz was the guy they originally picked before the WBA ordered
Oh shit!
Rolly Romero.
I didn't know that.
So if no, that's why I've been saying that the whole fucking thing with the scandal was bullshit.
Yeah,
And
man,
you know,
I have
I
no
don't
clue
know.
how the hell anybody can like prepare for Rolly.
Bro, I just think they
It's
were
like
scared.
fighting a bunch of
If he got
YouTubers
knocked
that
out
just
by
dudes
Rolly,
that don't know how to fight.
there's no coming back from that.
Right.
That's a big risk
Yeah.
because that
So,
power he has is just fucking wild.
who do
But
y'all
he's
think Tank
trash.
fights
His skills are
next?
trash. He's like the 135 Deontay Wilder without a solid jab.
Who do y'all think Tank fights next?
Another bum.
I actually
Facts.
I think if the legal issues get cleared with Rolly, I think Rolly might be. I don't
I
see
hope
who
so.
else.
I hope so.
I would love to see that fight.
I think he
I did
knocks
too.
out. I think he maybe knocks out Rolly. I don't know how Rolly's chin is, but if Rolly has a chin, that's going to be an interesting fight. Just because
Rolly
of how
has an
awkward he is.
incredible chin. His brain is incredibly small. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, too.
I'm
like
telling you, bro,
when
he's
I
got
saw
retard
him,
brain.
he was super inspiring. You know what he made me? He made me realize never underestimate stupidity. Never ever underestimate the power of stupidity, because this man is incredibly stupid. Said it like it astonishes me. You know, and like because of that, it's like wow, you could really be anything you want to be as long as you're just stupid enough to believe it. Like for real, because that's what I see, man.
Yo, there's nothing more dangerous than a guy who doesn't have anything to lose, who's confident in his ability to knock you the fuck out.
Yeah. Like
Especially if your defense is iffy.
are. Like,
No, I'm saying that I don't think Rolly has anything to lose. And he's got power for sure. And if he
He's
has a good chin,
unpredictable.
I think stylistically speaking, that's a big danger to someone like Tank, especially given how much shit Rolly talked leading up to it. Like in that one fucking press conference, bro, you could
Yeah, that was
see
decent.
how mad
I'm
Ellaby
about to
was
take him
getting
to the store. Or
That's fine.
I'm
Listen,
wondering
something. Can I
because
get my
Tank
bag real
can't
quick?
talk shit on the spot.
part because Rolly is like a Mayweather fighter that's been in the gym with Mayweather.
He grew up in Vegas, yeah.
You know, he only got put on for sparring. He has like no boxing experience at all. Like,
Bro, no, I know, bro, but like he's just one. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like I always say that Deontay Wilder gets away with it because he was at heavyweight, and if he was ever at another weight class with the skill set he had, he would have got fucked up. He's like a David Lemieux of heavyweight. David Lemieux could fucking throw bombs, but his boxing skill was mediocre. But the good thing at heavyweight is that everyone's boxing skill, except Tyson Fury's skill, is mediocre. Or they're old.
I
Ortiz was old.
never saw anybody that could get away with karate moves in a boxing match. Like,
At heavyweight.
his defense come from karate, right? That shit that he
Who?
be doing. I never thought you could get away with that shit. Anyway,
So what? So with all this going on in the lightweight division,
Yo,
Yeah,
why
any
we
upset this
echo?
weekend? I don't know.
Why
I
we
hear it
echoing?
too. The fuck?
It's got to be coach.
I'm about to get off. I'll see you guys later. I'm about to hop in the gym again for my third workout. I'll see
Do your
y'all.
thing. Do your thing.
You on mute, coach.
I can't hear him. It's got to be his.
I'm gonna put him right back on.
Yo, are we still echoing?
No, not now.
All right, yeah. That's what I had to be.
What you think of the Loma fight this weekend?
I like it. I think he's gonna whip his ass.
I do too.
But
I'm starting to bite my tongue and second guess these lightweight fights.
Lightweight's like the new 154.
Yeah, honestly, 147 because it's getting deeper and deeper the more you think about it.
No, it's not even about it getting deeper and deeper. It's about
the reason why I say it because before the Tio fight, we didn't consider Kambosos the top 5 lightweight. Now he is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never watched Kambosos fight before then. He just came out of nowhere. I just thought he was another like hyped up WBO guy because you can never trust the WBO rankings. The WBO rankings are usually trash.
We never considered him a top 5 lightweight. Now we do. Cruz is in the top 5, but wherever you rank him at now, you didn't rank him at before his fight. Now after the fight with Tank, and I think he gives other top fighters to other top lightweights in that fight. Now we got to start mentioning him. He's only 23.
I don't know, man. I don't know about Cruz. Needs should get with Reynoso. Like someone to like kind of like what Reynoso did with Valdez. Could do it.
It's just crazy
I'm talking
that
the style, or like you know how like Robert Garcia did with the Maidana, like that style, you know. Because I saw a lot of like he did have a little bit of he had defense like at times where you could see he was looking for Tank to throw the uppercut and he would hold his glove under his chin.
I noticed.
And he was blocking shots, and I was pretty impressed with that. So he definitely watched tape on Tank knocking motherfuckers out. I mean, who hasn't watched the fights? But I was like, even before Tank broke his hand, I was terribly unimpressed. Like, I'm like, did you not expect the guy to come at you?
I got a good question for you, Jim. So, I'm not talking about accomplishments. I'm just talking about based on what you see. How do you rank?
But I don't rate Tank highly. So for me, it's very difficult.
I'm talking about lightweight in general. How do you rank the top 5 lightweights, just based on what you overall most complete, in your opinion?
I rank Loma at top right now. Since Teofimo's gone, I rank Loma at the top. I think he destroys Kambosos. Just style wise, I think he just picks him apart. You know, I think Kambosos could hurt him, yeah, but I don't think he knocks him out. I think maybe he knocks him down once. If he catches him with like a check hook or something or a counter, maybe knocks him down like a flash knockdown. But I see it going kind of like how Linares went. Like where he just outboxes him and then maybe catches him with something.
Yeah.
Or if he doesn't catch him with anything, you know, it would just be. I think it could be like an 8-4 type fight. But and then I don't know. So Loma, and then after Loma,
what's going on, guys?
It's Loma, Kambosos, and then take your pick.
It's gonna be
Loma, Kambosos, take your pick. They all have to fight each other for me to give you a definitive answer. If I had to pick, Loma, Kambosos, Ryan Garcia, Tank, Haney.
Oh, you went Ryan higher than Tank?
I think Ryan knocks him out.
Dang.
I think
big.
either one of them. I said whoever lands flush. I've said this. I'm on record saying this. Whoever lands flush first wins. But I
Between who?
Between Tank and Ryan Garcia. Whoever lands flush first wins.
I agree because they both can get hit, but I feel like
and they both have terrible defense, and they both.
I like Tank's
honestly,
defense
I'm not
way
convinced
better.
that Tank has a good chin because he's never really been hit by a big guy.
That's true. I was gonna say, I don't know if y'all on the topic still, but the likely outcome at lightweight is Loma Kambosos next, because Loma's already number 1 in WBO.
He's number 1 in the WBC also, I think.
Yeah, but you know he's gonna go after
the WBC. No, I don't know if he's number 1 in 2 of the other ones.
He's number 1 in both, yeah, because he had the belt and everything, so they have him high up. But you already know Bob has a way with the WBO. So
yeah,
and the thing is too, the WBO, when Loma unified it with those other belts, it was never defended for mandatory. That's over 2 years ago. Like, he defended the WBA versus Crola, but he skipped out on the WBO to fight for the WBC. Then he unified with
Yeah, I
Tio.
know, but
Then
Tiafimo, the WBO, I think the WBO was Cambosis.
no, that was
Maybe that's what
IBF.
just happened.
That was IBF.
Hey, coach, mute the mic.
Was it the IBF?
Yeah, that was IBF. That's why I'm saying, like, the
Oh,
likely scenario next is
so the
Loma.
WBO forces a fight. I honestly
Exactly.
don't think Cambosis wants to do that, but I do think Loma would go to Australia to fight him.
Yeah, I mean, George was saying the other day that's a fight he's wanted for years, and he's like, I hope he looks good versus Commey because we can do that next. And I think it's going to be forced on him regardless.
I
And Loma
expect him
will
to
go
be
to
at the fight.
Australia.
I expect him to be at the fight. I didn't think he was gonna be at the Tank fight.
Yeah,
Who?
he said he's coming back to
Cambosis.
Australia because it's already kind of like he's been there for a while. He said, and Loma's next fight until Saturday. But yeah, I think that's the next fight likely. I know the WBA is doing their whole reduction shit, but they already had their mandatory at 135 before. The WBO has been waiting like 2 years, and you already know with Igis Klimas, he's the guy that got Johnny Beck made as Boo Boo's mandatory, and that shit was in like 2 days when Boo Boo already had a mandatory this year. So it's likely that Loma's going to be ordered next, like within the next like 2 weeks probably. And he'll go to Australia too for sure.
Yeah, no, and you know what?
But
The
he
thing with
don't.
Loma is though, Loma's interesting because he can go to another country and still be like have fans. Like, remember when he went to the UK and sold out the O2
Yeah,
Arena against Campbell? Bro,
yeah,
there were a lot of Loma fans there, and they were English Loma fans. So
yeah. That's true. That fight.
I feel like it's an
I think that's the fight.
a true international star. The only other one really is Canelo, who could probably go worldwide and still have those kind of fans.
AJ maybe
The
too.
active fighters.
Yeah, I think
AJ
AJ.
maybe.
What's up?
I said AJ could have those. He could have fans.
Yeah,
in like
no, I'm not
those.
talking about heavyweights because
Oh,
Tyson Fury could
okay.
have them, Usyk could
Okay.
have it. You know, now heavyweights are a different ball game because like casual fans everywhere have
Big
always
guys. Yeah, the big
propped up the
guys.
heavyweight division.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Haney and Tank fight?
I was gonna say about Devin. The thing with Devin, I wasn't really surprised. The only thing that fight confirmed was my suspicions of him for a while now, is that he don't take the best punch, and he don't have a good punch either. Because when you look at it, at the end of the fight, Jojo got hit with a lot of shots. He did downstairs. Like there was a sequence when Devin hit him with like 5 body shots straight, and Jojo just kept walking forward like it was nothing. You know what I mean?
That. Like I knew he wasn't the hardest puncher,
But it's
you know
like it's kind
I've
of
been
he's a
big on it,
big
but
kid though. But he's a
I was
big
watching this
kid.
fight. And I was like, damn, he really don't got no pop. Like
Yeah, no, bro. Like,
shit.
and the thing is, Devin's a big kid for 35. You already know he's going to be at 40 within the next year or two. And Jojo
Yeah.
started at 126. So it's like, in reality, he really shouldn't be taking your punches, and you shouldn't be really getting hurt by him either, because even though Devin wasn't getting like hurt, like legs going, you can see when Jojo hit him up top and downstairs that like Jimmy was saying, you can tell he felt it in his face and his body movement. Like you can just tell when a shot hurts somebody a little bit. And that fight kind of just confirmed what I already knew.
I didn't even bring that up. Haney came into that fight at like what they said,
yeah, like
147,
140,
150.
149 or something like that. Yeah.
Bro, you're that big and you're letting a featherweight hurt you.
All I was thinking when I was seeing the
What's going on?
shots, all I was thinking when I seen Jojo can't hurt him, I was just like, damn, what if this was Tank, Loma, Ryan?
Yeah, and
That's
it's like
all
I
I was thinking.
was on when you guys
Loma
were
might
talking about
knock him
this
out.
like a little while ago. And you were saying like even though I agree Tank's not the biggest puncher, but he punches hard enough to where if he was in that ring with Devin and he was landing them shots,
Yes.
I don't think he makes it. But then again, I think
if he
Devin
lands those shots.
Yeah, I think Devin could beat Tank only because of Tank's activity. Like Jimmy was saying, he broke it down perfectly. He's a counter puncher. He kind of wants to make you miss and make you pay with a big shot. But with Devin, it might not be there because he'll stick and move you all night, and he's way bigger than Tank too. But like I said, if Tank connects, it could be good night Irene, because he really don't take the best punch, man. I was really like I like Devin. Don't get me wrong. I feel like people have been getting him too much shit over the past like year or two, but I was like, damn, he don't got no power, and he was getting hurt by this dude. I'm like, maybe it's because he's sapping himself to make 135 because he did rehydrate fucking like a crazy weight. But I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know, because if honestly, if he goes to 140, I don't see him getting through 140 without getting stopped.
Who's he beating?
Yeah,
I think Regis Prograde wrecks him. I
bro, I
think
said
Josh
that
Taylor
same.
wrecks him.
I think, and to
Teofimo
be
Lopez
honest,
wrecks him.
if you think about it, he might be and hear me out. He might be okay at 140 only because Josh Taylor going to defend against Cattle on February. They just announced that
Yeah,
today.
and then
I
move
think
up. Yep.
I believe that's
What
probably his
about
last
Regis
fight at 40.
Prograde?
I think that's
But the
probably
thing is,
And then you got
Prograde.
Teofimo Lopez up there
I was,
too.
I was gonna say Prograde. I don't know how much longer he has at 40. I don't believe he has much longer at 40. Tio, of course, that's gonna be a problem,
Tio's
but
been killing himself to make 135
I think
because they've been talking about Tio moving up to 140 since the Nakatani fight in
Yeah,
2019.
that's
Let
true.
that sink in.
I'm
That's
curious to see how he's
crazy.
gonna look at 40. I'm curious to see
He
him when
should
he
have
comes back.
vacated and
Period.
moved up, man.
I
Dumbass.
think, you know what's crazy? I think Tio's gonna look a lot. I think he's gonna rebound like a motherfucker at 140
I think
because,
so too.
have you seen what's going on with him? He lost his wife, everything. He got like only 20K to his name. He's gonna come back hungry as fuck, I think, after he heals up and everything, because his conditioning got going on right now. But I think when he comes back, I think he can really like have a good rebound because you already know Top Rank, they have all
You
the
got to kiss
140.
Bob's ass though.
Yeah, hell yeah, he does. He does. But I was gonna say
Kiss Bob's
at
ass
140, you already know Bob and Top Rank. They don't do that soft touch shit, bro. Like they're gonna see what you're made of. All right, you going to 140? They're gonna put him in there with somebody like decent ASAP. Even if Pedraza wasn't fighting Ramirez, I think Tio versus Pedraza would be like a good introduction to
about
140. To
Ramirez?
be honest, that'll be a good ass fight.
Well, what about you know what? Who is
I
Hooker
forgot about
celebrating?
Ramirez too. I'm tripping.
Hooker should come back down to 140, man, because he looked terrible at 147.
This could be the time to do
Yeah,
it.
I don't like Hooker's punch resistance. I don't
Neither
like his
do I.
yeah.
Neither do I. But
I don't like his punch resistance at 140. He kind of reminds me of Tommy, of Hearns. Like he was good, but when he moved up like a little bit, you could see his chin was like, he really didn't take the best punch like that. I mean,
but if
with
you think
Marie,
about Tommy, like with Sugar Ray Leonard and stuff, like he didn't get knocked out to the 14th round.
no, yeah, sure. I'm talking about mostly like when he moved up to face
160?
Hagler. Yeah. I mean, you can't really get mad at
Marvin Hagler.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say you can't get mad at Tommy getting stopped by Hagler. But even besides
Especially
that,
how he fought him.
exactly, yeah. But you can just see Tommy's chin up there has always been like, I don't know. I don't trust his chin. But I feel the same way about Devin because I feel like if Devin goes to 140, even though the belts are gonna be vacant, and I think Devin will be better there because he won't be zapping himself to make 135. I think his punch resistance will be a little bit better. His power, no, but even then, it's like if it's Regis, Zepeda, fucking.
Oh, I forgot about Zepeda too. Damn.
Matias, you already know Subria. Bro, I don't give none of these 135ers a chance at Subrio.
Isn't that the guy who killed somebody in Puerto Rico?
No, I think that was the dude that's in jail right now that got fucking exempt from Top Rank. Felix.
No.
Valera.
Matias fought. He was fighting. I can't think of the name.
Oh,
he
was killed somebody in the ring.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I thought you were talking about the dude
Was it
from
Subaru
Top Rank.
Matias that killed somebody in the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That kid's a monster.
Nah, he ain't gonna last long with his style, but it's gonna be fun while he's there.
Who's gonna come up at 140 is Gary Russell, Antoine, but he's on Showtime.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's a whole different
No,
side.
that would be a good fight though. That would be a fun fight though in the future. Matias versus Russell.
Oh no, I'm thinking the other guy Russell who fought that didn't look that impressive.
No, yeah, you think about the 118 one.
Is that Gary Antonio? Yo, do they all have the same name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a few of them.
What the hell were their parents smoking, bro?
Their dad name is Gary Russell too.
It's wild.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that.
But yeah, I don't. I was gonna say something when I forget shit. But I think with Devin, if he goes to 140, his route is gonna be the Zepeda route because he has the interim belt right now, and he's the mandatory for Josh. The WBC already said after Josh beats, if he beats some Catterall, that if he stays at 140, he has to face Zepeda next. I don't think he's staying at 140.
I don't either.
Yeah, but so let's say Josh moves up, Zepeda is gonna be elevated to full champion. If Devin wants to go for a title up there, he's gonna go to the WBC because he'll obviously get a high ranking since he's a champion at 35. I don't know if he beats Zepeda.
It depends when Zepeda shows up. If it's a Zepeda that fought Hank Lundy, Haney gonna be.
Yeah. But then again, though, I don't know about Zepeda right now because we didn't see much in his last fight. Exactly. The dude he fought, he got him out there in like what, one round, 2 rounds?
First shot.
Yeah, Yeah, so you really didn't see much. I mean, he looked better than the Hank Lundy fight already, but then again, it's like you really didn't see that much. But I mean, if he looks anywhere like he did before Baranchik, I don't know, man. I don't know, because he arguably beat Ramirez too. People forget about that. A lot of people thought he beat Ramirez. Like a lot of people thought he got lucky with that decision.
Let me ask y'all this one last question, because about to answer them. Who are y'all? What the fuck are you doing? Who are y'all more impressed with Tank and Haney?
Haney.
Haney,
gotta
I
say
mean
Haney.
Haney because I had him winning 9-3. I had
Yeah.
Tank losing, so
I mean, I had Tank winning by like 1 round. So, but even
I
then,
had
it's like
Tank.
the
I
opponent
had
was
Cruz
better with Devin.
7-5 or a draw.
I feel
I
you. Yeah,
can't
I
I
mean,
can't find
I can
seven
see
rounds
that
for
too.
Tank.
I was surprised, but you got to give it to Devin because he had a better opponent and he won more clear.
And
So it's
He
like,
definitely
I
won
had
more
higher
clear.
expectations for Tank fight too.
nah, yeah, I thought it
Well,
was gonna
everyone
be
thought he was
easy.
gonna knock him out.
I did too. I'm sure we all did.
Yeah, everybody. Every time Tank fights, it's y'all expect a knockout because the way
Well,
they
no,
got.
just because of the styles, you would think. Kid's a pressure fighter. He's smaller than him.
If they
I
get
mean,
Isaac back in the ring soon and don't shelf him for a year like they usually do over there, he can make a name for himself because he's Mexican and he fights a fan
fights
friendly
the way he
style.
fights.
Exactly. Yeah,
He does fight like a pit
like
bull.
if they toss him out there like in 4 or 5 months and like he just keeps fighting like consistently, they can build his profile like a motherfucker.
I'm curious to see, since Ryan talking a lot, I'm curious to see who he's gonna fight when he come back.
He
I
signed with the wrong person though. Pitbull. Yeah,
yeah.
he signed with PBC. That's the wrong
I
place for a
bet you Ryan
Mexican to
does
be
fight
signed.
JoJo. I bet you Ryan does fight JoJo.
I said that. I said
I
that
bet
same thing.
Yeah, bro. I won't because who else is he gonna
He gonna
fight? Like
fight JoJo.
realistically, there's nobody else because Devin's
He
gonna
gonna
beat.
try to
He ain't
beat
gonna fight
JoJo better
Devin.
than
He's not
Haney
gonna fight
did.
Loma
And
and then not fight Haney.
Ryan. I can
I
see
see Ryan
Ryan doing.
knocking
I
him
can see
out.
Ryan fighting JoJo, and I can see him. I can see him struggling more than Haney. I
Knocking
think
him
Haney
out.
clearly won, even though he struggled. I think he clearly won 9 rounds to 3. But I can see Ryan.
Yeah, he won like nine
I can see
rounds.
Ryan struggling with JoJo, but I can also see him hurting and stopping JoJo. So it's like he'll be like, I won less rounds than Haney, but I got him out of there. I can see that
Yeah,
happening.
facts.
So that
I
would
feel
be
like
like kind of
Ryan.
like a Bud Crawford Mean Machine type thing.
Yeah, true. Like
Nah,
Ryan.
it'll be like Crawford Porter compared to Spence Porter. Spence won more rounds against Porter than Crawford did, but Crawford got him out of there. So it's like, who do you rate higher for that?
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about getting. I think that getting roughed up, because like Mean Machine roughed him up before he
Oh, you
knocked him
mean
out. Got
okay,
knocked
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Because
I
Porter
could
didn't
see
really.
Ryan getting dropped by JoJo and then like knocking him out type shit. Like the Campbell fight. It wouldn't surprise me if Ryan got knocked down.
I don't know. I don't know if JoJo knocks him down.
I
Because
don't
I
know
mean,
what
JoJo,
Ryan Chin is
I
like I
don't.
like.
said, JoJo's not really known for his power.
No. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what
I
Ryan
agree,
Chin is
but
like.
I
exactly.
think JoJo might rough him up a little bit, get him on
Yeah,
the ropes, and make him look sloppy. But
I
I think
think
that once
JoJo probably
Ryan
hurt him to the
catches him,
body,
that's
if
it.
anything. He'll probably hurt him to the body, if anything,
Maybe.
because he's southpaw and he's shorter, so it's like you get low.
Oh, and that's about to end. So if y'all got any closing statements, let them out.
No, I'm all good, man. Have a
I'm
good
good.
night, guys. I'll talk to you on Twitter, Sib.
All right, y'all.
All right, stay safe, yo.